This is Julie. I'm here with Gordon, and he's going to teach us or tell us about this new game, Mistwind.
Hi. This is Mistwind. It's a game by Daryl Andrews and Adrian Adamascu, famous for Sagrada, games like that. So in this game, it's a route building game. You're going to have cards that tell you where you want to build what route to what areas. Also, there's tokens on the board that tell you where you want to build routes to. And the way you do that is by placing out your outposts or your whales to meet as long as you have connected rows between everything, then you can score those cards and you get whatever points are printed on there. So I've made the route, I get to claim the card, and that's mine. And the way you do that, let me just grab these little discs here. So everybody's going to have some action discs, and on a turn, you're only going to get to use 4 of them. So you discard one at the beginning, and then you use them in specific spots on the board. So over here, for example, I place the 3. This one gets me some resources. Or maybe I want to place the 4 over here on this spot over here, and that lets me build something. So like say I want to build a outpost on this spot over here. And so that's how you're going to make your routes, by gaining resources, spending resources from these spots, putting them on the board. There's special abilities or character cards that give you endgame scoring or other special abilities. The whales can move around, so normally, so on your turn, you can spend fish to move your whales around, but if you move your whales where you have outposts, they actually move for free. So it's about strategically placing your outposts while trying to make those connections to also efficiently move your whales around without spending tons and tons of fish, because you have to spend time to get more fish.
Gotcha.
And then each capital, like this one, has a set of resources which will look fancier in the final version.
Yeah.
Prototype. And so this capital says it wants mushrooms and it wants wool and coffee. So you have to move your whale around, go to certain spots, and then spend time loading those. So now you got some coffee, and then you have to spend fish and whatnot to head back. And then when you drop that off, you get to take that, and those are points. So whoever gets the most of these gets majority points. Each one is worth a point by itself. So yeah, you make routes, you use those routes, you gain points from the routes, and you gain points from dropping off and claiming the demand tokens. There's other tokens and other endgame scoring abilities. So you play 4 rounds. Once everybody's spent all their different actions on every round, then whoever's got the most points is the winner.
And how many people can play?
2 to 5, and we're working also on a solo mode as well.
Nice.
We haven't done a lot of work on that yet, but it's in development.
When do you think this is going to come out?
Hopefully we're going to go to Kickstarter early next year.
Okay.
So early 2023, and then once that's done, however long production's usually 6 months or more, and then shipping, stuff like that. So.
What is your age? How little can you be to play this?
I'm not 100% sure.
Okay.
Right? Oh, I don't have a thing on it. I think we have like 12 or 13 plus right now, but we haven't really done a lot of testing with younger kids and stuff like that yet.
Gotcha. And with your test playing, how long does it usually take to play?
About 75 minutes. I think it also depends on number of players, so it'd be a little longer, like hour and a half or 4 or 5 maybe.
Okay. And do you have an MSRP in mind yet?
No idea yet. Miniatures tend to take a little bit more, but our miniatures, we didn't want them just to be fancy. We wanted to be functional, so that's why they have the resource movement and whatnot with them. So not sure. We have to price out all the components and how much that's going to cost before we know. But it'll probably be like 60 to 80 or so, depending. Yeah.
Of course. All right. Well, thank you very much for telling us all about it.
Thank you.